Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Praveen and you are watching Techie Praveen. So in this video, we are going to talk about what are the loops in Dart and how many loops do we have in Dart. So basically, we have a for loop, we have while, and we have do while loop in Dart. So let's see what is loop and let's see for loop in this video. So I'm just removing this. So basically, what is the loop? So if I'm writing a basic program, means I have to write numbers from 1 to 10, then I have to write manually, like print 1, print 2, like this, print 3, like this, right? And I have to write till 10 numbers to print like 1 to 3. Perfect, sorry. So I have to write manually, right? So by using loop, we are able to write a number of repetition by using a single line. So let's I'm going to print 1 to 10 numbers. Integer I equals to 10 and I is greater than equals to 10, and this is my I, and if I'm writing this print I, so I'm able to get 1 to 10 by using this single line. So I don't need to write a number of things manually. So that is the main concept of loop, that we do not need to write something repeatedly. We are able to do something in a very easy manner, and change and making change in loop is very easy, right? So this is the basic concept of loop. So let's get started and see what is for loop. So basically, this is the example of for loop. So in this video, we are going to see only for loop because it takes time to explain for loop, how for loops works. We'll cover while and do while in next video. We're going to cover for loop in this video actually. So basically, this is a syntax where we have to write for. This is a syntax, and then I'm going to define one variable I, and the initial value of I is 0, then colon, and then condition. This is my condition, and this is my operator, and then braces, and then I have to print y. Sorry, and in braces we have to print I. So this is a basic concept of for. So this is known as initialization. This is known as condition, and this is known as your operators. Means is what we're going to do if the condition is true. So this is my integer I. You can take any variable, like if you want, you can take a, b, c, whatever you want. There will be no problem with variables. So why people taking I? Because it's standard way of defining the variable on in loop. So basically, the initial value is 0, and the condition is a I. The value of I should be smaller than 10, and I plus plus means it will going to add 1 to the current value of I. So if I run this, I'll get the numbers from 0 to 9. Why 9? Because the condition is the value of I would always be less than 10. So if I want to print uh, a number from 0 to 10, then I have to give equals to. Means the value of I should be less than or equals to 10. Perfect. So and let's do some changes inside this. So if I want to add 2, means what it is going to, it will going to change the value. It will going to add 2 of the value of I, right? Let's run this and see. So this will start from 2. Basically, it will going to define, it will going to give the table of 2 by 2, because it will going to add 2 value to the current value of I. So let's do 3. So it will going to add, the initial value is 0, so it will give 3, and then the initial value becomes 3, it becomes 3. Perfect. So it will print 0 3 6 9. Now what if I want to change this? You can change the value to 100, or you can change the value from 1 to, from this is the initial point of your output value. So my dart was hanged. So basically I have to remove this, and it will going to print the value from 0 to 100. Perfect. It will going to print the value from 1 to 100. So now let's see how to do this in strings, how to do some good stuff in for loop. So let's talk about string. So I'm just defining a list, that is a list, and what type of list this is? This is string, and this is my day in the calendar. So that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. Perfect. Now let's do for loop inside this. So I'm defining one variable is I in, and I'm just passing the variable of the list, and let's print I. So what this going to do is will going to print all the day of a calendar in a line. Perfect. Now let's take one example of list. Let's say if I have to find uh, the even and odd values inside for loop. So it's very simple. It's very common question in interview purpose that people love to ask how to find even number and odd number inside a list or something. So let's see. So basically, I'm going to define one if condition inside this for loop. If I percentile 2 is equals to 0, that is going to print in even numbers, and is going to print the value of I. So if basically it will going to print all the numbers between 0 to 10, all the even numbers between 0 to 10. Perfect. Now same goes with if and else part. Like if I'm going to print not equals to 0 means odd numbers. So it will going to print odd numbers. See, this will going to print me odd numbers. Perfect. Now, what if I want to check from a list? I have a list of integer numbers, and I have to check which numbers are even and which numbers are odd. So let's check this. So I'm defining 35, 7, 9, your 2, and your 99, your 75. So some numbers are even and some numbers are odd. So basically how can I check this? It's very easy. So basically integer I in num, and rest are same. So this will be my even numbers. So it will going to print me all the even numbers. So see, uh, sorry, it's not equal to 0. So basically the condition is wrong. That's why it prints me an even number. I'm sorry guys. So basically see, there are only two numbers that are even numbers, 12 and 2, that is divisible by 2. That is going to print me even numbers. If I'm given a condition that is going to print odd numbers, means the numbers that are not divisible by 2, so it will going to give me the odd list of odd numbers. So rest are odd numbers. So inside this list, the odd numbers are 35, 7, 9, 99, and 75. So it will going to print me. Perfect. So this is for the today's video. I hope you like the video and you like my channel. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And you can also follow me on my Twitter account, social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you are facing any issue in Dart and Flutter, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks a lot.